College hoops now, and one sounds redundant, the other dichotomous, but the division leads in the Big East East and the Big East West were among the spoils of victory for Syracuse and BC. Missing from the directionally challenged division names is due north, the course on which the Eagles are soaring. Already this season, BC had snapped a 23-game losing streak to UConn, won at Villanova for the first time in nearly 8 years, and could match their win total from the last 2 seasons combined. They could squeeze the orange, something BC had yet to do under Al Skinner. First half, Jonathan Beerbaum setting up the alley-oop, asking for it, and thank you very much. He had 10, Eagles by 11 at the break. Second half, Orange coming back. Preston Shumpert, 4th in the league in scoring, had only 2 in the first half. That's more than 2 there. Syracuse down by 4, and then Shumpert gets it going. Little skip pass. Strokey. He had 20, a 16-3 run to start the second half for Boeheim's team. Tied at 58 late. Xavier Singletary strong to the cup. Just 7 for him, but BC had a 2-point lead. Cuse down 4. Alan Griffin, bottom, 1-point game. Syracuse now down 2, 4 ticks to go, and Quest Duaney gets it stolen. BC rejoicing. First win over Syracuse since 1997. And they stormed the court, but that really doesn't mean a lot anymore the way it used to. Skinner's first victory over the Orange in 7 tries, dating back to his days at Rhode Island. Syracuse has now lost its last 3 Big East road games. BC, meanwhile, off to its best start since Bob Cousy guided the 66-67 squad to a 23-2 start. And Boston College is alone atop the Big East regular season standings at 8-1.
And very big games in a lot of conferences, including the Big East. Syracuse and Boston College, the Eagles wanting badly to pay back the Orange for an embarrassing loss in the Big East tournament. 5 straight losses to Syracuse. A lot of emotion in the early going. Troy Bell misses, but then Beerbaum dunks in the second half. Jay, Shumpert heated up.
Well, Preston Shumpert, look at the poise he has. The shot fakes, putting it up, standstill jumper. Preston Shumpert again gets the skip pass against the zone, squares up, knocks it down. He had 20.7 rebounds in this ballgame.
And he had 3 straight threes and a 16-3 run. Then after a steal by Bell, Xavier Singletary goes to the hoop and banks it in. BC by 2. After some clutch Kenny Harley free throws, they're down 4 until Alan Griffin knocks down the triple. Final seconds, though. Duaney gets it stolen. Troy Bell again gets his hand in there. 8 steals for Bell. The fans going crazy. I said it's gone from a mausoleum to a mosh pit at the Conti Forum. But in the locker room, Skinner's team very, very subdued. They are not getting carried away with this season, even though they're 8-1 now in conference, 17-2 overall, perfect at home still, clearly headed for the NCAA tournament. Despite what they've been through, though, he's not going to allow that team to get full of themselves.
Well, he's a good coach. He did a terrific job at Rhode Island. That was his team that Jim Herrick took to the Final 8 with Tyson Wheeler and Coutinho Mobley. Al Skinner's been through this before, knows how to mold a team, and I thought they showed a lot of poise in this game. Only shot 38% from the field, but they only turned the ball over 8 times. Let's take a look at how they did against the zone. Boston College against Syracuse's 2-3 zone. Let's take a look how they occupy the front 2 guys here. You can see they're occupied out front, also occupied in the low block. Jonathan Beerbaum getting Preston Shumpert on his hip. Now watch Ryan Sidney. He's going to run up here and watch, take a look at as he cuts through. Watch Preston Shumpert. He goes with him. That's going to allow Jonathan Beerbaum to go all the way, but Alan Griffin doesn't get any pressure on the basketball. That makes an easy pass for the lob, and that was the kind of job that Boston College did against this 2-3 zone that was put up by Syracuse all night long. They got it inside the middle of that zone, and Syracuse, with their athleticism, they're able to get out on the perimeter and pressure you, make it tough to make passes. And what Boston College did was get the ball into the middle of it, collapse that zone. They did a really nice job in this ballgame.
Good game by Damone Brown is wasted. He was 9 of 10 from the floor. Syracuse has now lost 3 straight conference road games. BC, a very tough place to win.